In a court of law, there is right and there is wrong. Today, we will find out who is right and who is wrong. The prosecutor who believes an innocent statue has been murdered.
It is me, John Law, from John Law Law Law.
Or the defense, an innocent woman who believes her home has been invaded.
Hello. Yes.
Do I come in now
Yes.
too?
You're my lawyer. You're supposed to come in with me in these types of things.
This trial will be judged by Judge Deluxe.
Yeah. It's all right. Came out of the
Jesus
gates of
Christ.
hell where law is born. Order. I
Did you see my
demand
father?
order.
Did you see
I'm-
my father?
Weren't we all supposed to
I'm
all
not
rise when he walked
sure.
in?
I believe that today we have to listen to what is the prosecution and what the case is about. So John did his lawyer.
It's John Law.
John Law, tell me what it is that you are claiming against the defendant here.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I am here today representing a man who is no longer with us. Sus among us. A good man who was just seeking asylum from the dangerous outdoors. But when he entered this lighthouse, the lighthouse of here, Miss Darien, he was murdered. Today, I would like to prove to the court, without a shadow of a doubt, Miss Darien here, without proper clause, murdered. Sus among us.
You gotta say the prosecution rests.
The prosecution rests.
Oh my god, he disappeared into the ground.
What say the defense?
Your Honor, I think this is a clear-cut case of self-defense. My client here, you see, logged into her own house and found a strange man towering over her in her own home and took appropriate action to defend herself. It's a clear case of self-defense. There's nothing more to it. Thank you, Your Honor. I rest my case.
Now, does the prosecution have any evidence against the defendant?
I do. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I would like to bring forward my first piece of evidence.
Are you
I will
in
be
the
sending
witness testimony chair?
Yeah, did you
second.
call yourself as a witness? Do I get to
No,
cross?
I'm not calling myself as a witness. I would like to bring a piece of evidence to the court.
Okay, hold on, hand it to me.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Oh no. Oh no. Don't worry about it. I'm a chiropractor.
Why are you punching the judge?
I can't.
That's what I said earlier.
This is assault. I think this is really good for our case, honestly.
Yeah, honestly.
Chiropractic, the pain is a part
My
of it.
torch.
Yeah. Oh shit!
I'm okay.
That grapple has a lot
My
of swing in
vertebrae
it.
back into place.
Oh my
There
god,
was
is
some
it?
momentum behind that.
It's all a part
Is
of the
this gavel made out of iron?
This is to show how supreme I am. It says, if you need somewhere to live to figure things out, my lighthouse is big enough. And this is a message by Miss Darien?
This was a message sent at 2:14 p.m. yesterday by Miss Darien. Seeing this message, sus among us. Suck asylum in Miss Darien's house. Only to be murdered. The prosecution rests its case.
Defense?
May I approach?
Yes, you may approach the bench.
I would like to call a witness, Miss Darien, to the stand.
Oh no, I didn't expect to see this coming.
Now, Miss Darien, this lighthouse, this is your property, yes?
Yes, sir. I built it from my bare hands with the pickaxes and axes, and I even went across the countryside to collect terracotta to build my house from scratch. Yes.
I see. So what I'm hearing is you started off in this world, a poor, lonely Minecrafter, and you pulled yourself up and you built that giant lighthouse for us all to marvel at, all by yourself with no help.
Yes, sir.
Then this Among Us just showed up there with no invitation.
Yes,
Objection,
sir.
Your Honor. Can he put his shield away? It's blocking my camera angle.
Oh yeah, hold on. Do you have a chest somewhere? My inventory is completely full.
Yeah, there's a chest over here.
I will allow it.
My bad. My apologies, Your Honor.
No, that's a good sustain. Continue.
There was no invitation for this Among Us to enter your property.
Yes, because the invitation that I sent was specifically to Sprixer, actually. I assumed I was in a conversation with only Sprixer when I sent that message.
Of course. And Honor, if you give me just one moment, I will pull up some more evidence that I need to go fetch because I didn't know this trial was happening until 10 minutes ago.
This is the right time for me to take a nap.
Just like the ex-president of the United States of America sleeping in court.
Your Honor, I submit Exhibit B.
As I read today, it says from Sprixer, well, apparently there's no room now, lol. Nah, server just hadn't reset in a few days. It's fine now.
That part's not too
Then it was
important, but-
reported Miss Darien's message for inviting somewhere to live to figure things out, your lighthouse is big enough. Is that the full frame of the conversation? That Sprixer was looking for no room and that Miss Darien was offering room at her lighthouse to Miss Sprixer?
Yes, Your Honor. That is the entirety of the invitation.
Well, this is some pretty good evidence.
Obviously, my client had only invited Sprixer to enter. Your Honor, why is the prosecution?
I just wanted to put
Prosecution is antsy and must be dancing a lot.
Your Honor, he's being possessed. Your Honor, this is not
imagine
simple
what-
Your
zoomies.
Honor, I'm scared.
This is what they call an abduction.
Your Honor, this isn't a simple case of the zoomies. He's actually being possessed.
Is there anything
So-
you would like to add, defense?
I think it's a cut clear case of self-defense. Miss Darien, is there anything else you would like to bring forth to the court?
Your Honor, my lawyer actually has the summons in his inventory.
Yes, I can bring this forward if you would like, Your Honor.
Yeah, sure. Let me come check that out. Let me. Oh! Thank you. So this is a get served by Jack Did? When did you write this? This has been like 20 minutes. You have been officially summoned to court for the murder of Sus Among Us. Effective immediately spelled wrong. You are under probation until you receive the verdict from court. Sincerely, John Law. John Law, did you put her on probation?
That's under my jurisdiction, putting people on
Are you
probation.
sure?
I don't think that's true.
You're a lawyer. You're not a judge.
Your Honor, I think it's a
Citizen's
conflict of
arrest.
interest.
Yeah, I do have to agree. I do. I really gotta stop with getting on top of that desk. I really
You should really like walk around next time.
I know it may be a
We
bit
should put
of
some
a-
safety
I
rails
know
on
it
there
may
or
be
something.
It's true.
Can you step to the side for me?
Let me approach the.
Your Honor, I feel that I should approach too.
You may come over here for the sidebar as well.
Thank you.
If some stick was set on the throat.
You know my name's Angus, right?
I'm so confused.
You gave me 30 steaks in hopes that Angus was going to just hold on to your steaks.
Oh, 1 second. Wait,
So Perrin, you have anything
Yeah.
you need to add to this sidebar?
If I could just have a 5-minute recess to prepare my.
Oh yeah,
my
I
rebuttal.
will allow a 5-minute recess. Do you need your
Okay, thank
evidence
you.
back, or is this now mine?
No, you
forever?
can. I mean, I don't need it. I'll be right back.
I can't.
Usually recesses mean that I also get to walk out too, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But I need you to be here because I can't read.
Your Honor, why is the other lawyer behind your
We
seat?
can kind of.
I'm kind of confused on what's going on here.
Your Honor,
This
this
is a
should-
big deal. I have not had diamonds before.
Yeah, we can just overlook
Your
that.
Honor,
right? We can just overlook
why is he
Your Honor.
Is this-
bribing you?
Is this evidence?
No.
It's just a bit of a gift, completely separate
bribing
from this
you.
court case. Wink.
Your
Sustained.
Honor.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
John Law, do you have any more questions for the defendant?
Yes, if someone is on someone else's property without permission, then they have the right to murder them.
I was raised in the South, and we were raised on right of bear arms.
Well, this ain't the South. This server is hosted on central servers.
Well, in
need
placement
to
of
find
her
it?
house from my house, her house is more south than mine, so I'll allow it.
Fudge, I didn't expect the more South clause to be used here.
Prosecutor, can you please go back to your seat?
Okay.
Miss Darien, I do have a few questions before you leave
Yes, Your Honor.
the witness stand. Understanding sus among us, QYN.
I apologize. That is my second language. I'm not a fluent speaker in understanding.
Did you find sus among us to be cute, or as they say, kawaii?
He could be at some angles.
And when you found them in your lighthouse, did you see them as a threat or just a misunderstood crewmate?
I was scared for my life. I did not want to take any chances because we all know from Susus
Objection,
Among
Your
Us.
Honor. Racial profiling.
No interrupting the witness in their testimony. No interruptions.
Okay.
I've had experiences with Susus Among Us from our community days. We played Among Us for the first one, and I saw firsthand how violent Among Us could be. And I did not want to risk the fact of him being the Susus imposter and risking my life in my own house.
Well, I see you were in a situation and you took the action that you did. It really comes down to this court of law and what we understand as Minecraft people. What is right to find a stranger in your home? Whether it is to murder them or to ask them, hey, what are you doing here? Witness, you may return to the stand.
Yes, Your Honor.
Will the prosecution have any closing statements?
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, what we have seen here today, an undoubtable racial profiling to justify murder. When the defendant today murdered sus among us, she did it based off of what he looked like. Past experiences with other people of his race to justify her actions of murder. And if this court likes racism, then sure, she's innocent. But if this court doesn't like racism, then she's guilty. I rest my case.
I don't think sus among us is a race.
Your Honor, I think the prosecution here is bringing up completely irrelevant information and making baseless accusations, such as Among Us being a race that can be profiled against, when in reality it is just simply a profession. It is nothing more than a job that one can hold, no different from lawyer or builder or even judge. Therefore, the only information relevant to this case is, was this Among Us trespassing, and did my client, Miss Darien, fear for her life when she acted in self-defense? I rest my case.
After doing some diligence and talking with the people that I know downstairs, I can tell you, for one, sus among us was an inanimate statue and not a person. So this case is not even for murder as much as it is desecration. I would say this is a wrongful suit. So dismissed.
Hell yeah.
Guilty.
Yeah.
No cause for guilt.
All right.
Your Honor, we would like to countersue John Law.
Guilty.
Let's go.
Guilty.
I would like that.
We don't even have to explain anything. He just really doesn't
Yeah,
like
we
the guy.
Yeah. This worked
No
really well for us.
law. No John Law here.